Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Yeah, challenging indeed. Contrast that with what we have here on the Sun Coast, which is just a beautiful, beautiful day. That low pressure area and its frontal boundary really having no impact whatsoever on our weather, other than perhaps to augment the high level clouds that we're seeing from time to time across our skies. Otherwise, it is a beautiful day here on the Sun Coast. We're looking at 86 degrees as the forecast high temperature later on this afternoon. I think 86, 87, something like that. With a feels like temperature, again, probably abnormally warm for this time of year, coming in around 90 or so. That because of the amount of moisture that's still in the air, the humidity. So we're looking at temperatures falling off after sunset, and I think probably dipping into the 70s as we head into the midnight hour. But it will be a kind of a slow tapering off because that moisture in the air, holding on to the heat, keeping the evening very pleasant, I think, for outdoor strolling. Maybe a walk on the beach. Should be a beautiful sunset with the kind of clouds that we have out there, leading to perhaps a mackerel sky. We're looking at temperatures that are probably over the next several days going to be above average, but rainfall going to be hard to find. You know, we might get an isolated shower in inland areas. Saw that yesterday. A little bit of sprinkles hit my car, but you know what? It didn't really amount to much, and that's sort of the same thing that we'll see today. If you get anything at all, it won't amount to much. It'll be over in a flash, and total rainfall amounts negligible. That'll be true for the next probably 3 days or so. To the north of us, we still have the stalled frontal boundary in the process of decay, creating a focal point for showers and moisture convergence. It's creating some heavier rain showers just off the coast. So far, the heaviest of the stuff has missed Pensacola and Mobile. Earlier this morning, it was a little bit closer to the coast, and they were getting a little bit heavier rain, but the heaviest of the stuff still remaining offshore. Scanning radar showing this line of showers that produced the damage you just saw in our story that we aired a moment ago. Now the focal point for the heaviest of the weather kind of moving up toward the northeast along the mid-Atlantic coast. There could be about a 2% chance of some tornadic activity there later on today, though it certainly looks like the intensity is beginning to decrease markedly from what we saw earlier this morning. Wrapping around an area of low pressure basically over Michigan, it's still producing some rain showers and snow showers even to the north up in Canada. That's system number one. System number two, located back to the west, is drawing down some much colder air from Canada. Neither of these systems are going to bother us until probably as we head into the weekend. The first one stalls out, never making it to us. It'll eventually just wash away and be replaced by system number two. That one will bring us a little bit better chance of more seasonable temperatures as we head into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It'll also give us a chance at some rainfall as the system sinks south and stalls out over South Florida, bringing us a somewhat unsettled sky and occasionally a shower or two. Mostly sunny today, warm and humid. Cooler this weekend, but it's next week when we really get a blast of cooler air sinking down through the United States, and some of it will reach us. Perhaps by the time we get to Thursday or Friday of next week, we might have highs in the 60s. That's possible. And then another blast of perhaps even cooler air coming our way just before Thanksgiving. So we're starting to see some of these more powerful fronts take shape as Canadian air is released by the jet stream and it sinks southward into the United States. Pretty quiet conditions forecast for us on Futurecast. Look for a light chop with 2-foot seas, west wind developing this afternoon. And the forecast looks pretty good for the next several days. Warm, humid, not much change. Friday, a chance of showers as the front approaches. Saturday, the front passes by, bringing us our best rain chance, and slightly cooler air begins to filter in for Sunday and Monday. Scott?